which comprised of 15 multiple choice questions. It says the number of correct answers that each student obtained is recorded in the table below. It says using the table, determine the number of students who had exactly 13 correct answers. All right, number of students who get 13 correct answer. 13 correct answer, 11 students. Then it says the modal number of correct answers. Which number most Pitney get right? Most Pitney get 14, that corresponds to 9. So the modal of how many answers students got right was 9. Then they want the median. The median, you have to remember median occur a half the n plus 1 term, half of n plus 1. And how many students are there? 60. So that's a half of 60 plus 1, which is 61 over 2. 61 over 2 is the 30.5th. The 30.5th score. So when you arrange them in order, look at this now. So the median score is going to be, how many 8s there? You have 6 8, right? You have 6 8. So I'm just going to add a cumulative table. It should have been I'm putting a cumulative table, right? Cumulative frequency. 8, and then 8 and 9 would be 17. And then 17 and 10 would be 27. All right, let me add the cumulative frequency over on the other side so it won't look too bad. Cumulative frequency. All right, 8 and 9. So this was 8 here. This would have been 17 here. And then 17 plus the 10 would have been 27. And then 27 and 11 would be 38. Now look at that. Where does 30.5 fall? In here, so in here. So the median number is 11. The median number is 11. All right, because the 30.5 would be in between 27 and 38, or the 38 then yeah, so. All right. Ooh, so that's it. Nice. The next part says, what's the probability that a student chosen at random had at least 12 correct answers? So we want the probability the student scored at least. So at least means greater than or equal to 12. So we know that probability is out of a total of 60. All right, and so let's looking around here. Chances that a student scored at least 12, that means you add up all of the students, they must score 12 or more. That must be 13, wait there, 2 and 11. 2 and 11 is 13, and 9 is 2 and 11 is 13, and 9 is 22, and 10 is 32. All right, so there are 32. There are 30. Is this 32 I'm getting? Just want to add this one more time. Sometimes my addition with these small numbers a little off. 13 and 9. 13 and 9 is 22, and 10 is 32. That's 32. So I'm getting 32. So the probability of students score 12 or more is 32 out of 60. That means that my addition around here was off then, because while my median is 11. Let me go again. How much Pitney get 8? How much Pitney get 8? 6 of them. Oh, me to add up this side wrong, man. I'm gonna fix up this. I'm on eraser. Why is it not erasing? That's crazy. I'm on erase. Cumulative frequency off. All right. So remember, there are 60 students. So if you were to go in really and truly, You have 6 pitney get 8, you write out 8 6 times. Then you have 14. Then you have, so 6 and 14, that make 20. This will be 22. Then this will be 28. Then here, so now we add in 2, that will be 30. Then here, so that be 41. Then here, so that be 50. And here, so that be 60. So the median now would have fall in between, the median there in between 30.5, which was 30.5 that day. So if this are 20, this are 28 and this are 30, the median there right here, so we're a 41. And so the median number of correct answer is actually 13. I'm gonna fix up this. So sorry about that. The median number is actually 13. All right, median number is 13. All right, the modal number, or the highest frequency measure, 14. And then, yeah. And then the probability, as we can see, of those who score 12 or more. How much pitney get 12 or more? Going back to the diagram, 12 or more is all of this. All of them students here, 2, 11, 9, and 10. 2, 11, 9, and 10, that are 19, 30, 32 pitney in total. So 32 students scored more than 12, 32. That's a lot of students. A lot of students got more than 80%, so that's good. Just to put that in a calculator so you can give them a nice answer, 32 out of 60, you can actually tell them that the probability is 0.53. There's a 53% chance a random student selected. So just to tell them in percentage, that is, there is a 53% chance a student at random scores at least 12 out of 15 on the exam. That's it. Nice. Now the next part gives us a pie chart, and it says a group of students wrote a physics exam. Each of the students achieved a grade 1, 2, 3, or 4. The pie chart shows the results below. It says 39 students achieved a grade 3, 39 students. Determine the total number of students who wrote the exam. So now we need to know the total amount. Now what we do know is that 39 students wrote the exam. So do know that 117 degrees, or let me write it down here where we should write. We know that 117 degrees out of what the total degrees are around a 0.360. So 170 degrees out of 360 multiplied by the total amount of students. Let's call the total number X. We know that it's equal to 39. Now 117 over 360, you can punch that into your calculator. 117 divided by 360. Punch that in the calculator, we get 0.32. So what this means then is what we get is 0.32x is 39. So divide both sides by 0.32. And that will give you the total amount of students. So x is equal to, we're going to divide 39 by this number. 39 divided by 0.325. There are 120 students. There are 120 students who wrote the exam. 0.325, 325, 325. So 120 students wrote the exam. So you can 120 students wrote the exam. Now, it says the ratio of the number of students who achieved a grade 1, 2, or 4 is 2, 4, 3. A student passed the exam if he or she receives a grade 1, 2, or 3. How many students passed the exam? First thing it tells you is that this is the ratio of the number of students who passed the exam, 2 to 4 to 3. All right, so what they're telling you is they don't give us the grade 3 now. They don't give us the grade 3 because we already know the grade 3. It's in a ratio 2 to 4 to 3. So that means that those who receive grade 1, the ratio is really 2 plus 4 is 6, and 3 is 9. That's 2 out of 9 receive grade 1. For those who receive grade 2, that would be 4 out of 6. That part they pass. 4 out of 6. All right. And then for those who receive grade 3, right? For those who receive grade 3, that is not grade 3, grade 4. Let me write IV. That would be the rest. 2, 4 is 6. And so that means 3 out of 9 fail. So that means, look on this, so what we're doing now, guys. Look on this, good. So remember, say you don't have 39 students get grade 3. So how much students left back? So the remaining students is 120. Remaining students is equal to 120 minus the 39 with them give it. 120 minus 39, you punch that into your calculator. And what we're getting is 81. So there are 81 students left back. Of that 81, how much get grade 4? How much Pitney get grade 4? Of that, 3 out of 9 get grade 4. 3 out of 9 get grade 4. So that means 3 out of 9 times 81. This will give you how much Pitney fail. This will give you how much Pitney fail the exam. This is fail I'm working out. So how much Pitney fail the exam is 3 times 81. That's 243. 243 over 9. That's 27. So 27 students fail the exam. If 27 students fail the exam now, how many pass? The remainder. So that means for those who pass now, it is going to be 120 minus 27. And I think that's 93 students pass. 93 students pass. Now it says determine the value of the angle of the sector that represents grade 1. Well, how many students fail? Let's go back around here. So how many students fail? Going back around here, we know that 27 students fail. All right, 27 students fail. And we need this angle right here. So to find this angle right here now, how many students pass? 193 pass, right? But look at this. What I'm going to do is find how many passed out of the 81. How many students passed out of the 81? 2 over 9. So number of students that pass with a grade 1. So grade 1 passing. Let me write it in words. So number of students that passed with a 1, that's equal to, fix that, number of students that pass with a 1, that's equal to 2 over 9 times 81. 2 over 9 times 81, if you plug this into the calculator, you get 18. So 18 students pass with a grade 1. If 18 students pass with a grade 1, then the angle now, the angle of the sector, so I'm going to write sector angle. So the sector angle is how many students pass. So the sector angle, ANGLE. Sector angle is going to be how many students pass divided by the total number of students multiplied by 360 degrees. That's going to give me the sector angle. I know that 18 over 120 is, well, I don't know that out of my head, but it's going to simplify to be 3 out of 20 times 360. That's 54 degrees. That's the sector angle. 54 degrees. So can stay so now. I'll go back around here and write with 54 degrees. This right here so is 54 degrees. All right, nice. Now that we finished that, that's 54 degrees. That's it. Question 5 is finished. Now we'll go to